This is a tutorial for TLI 2014 participants that shows how to get started with Google Sites. The hope is that you can get one up and running and play around with it so that you're able then to work with students and show them how to do it. You'll need a Google account and you'll need to log into your Google account, after which you can go to sites.google.com and you'll see a page that looks something like this, and you'll click on Create. And Google gives us a number of templates that you can use. You can browse for more. For my purposes, I'm just going to use a blank template, and let's name it something. Let's call it TLI is so much fun. And then it shows you here what the URL for the site is going to be once it's created. We can select a theme, and I don't know what looks fun. Shortcake sounds like fun, but it really doesn't look like that much fun. So why don't we just go with a slate theme? And then down here we get the option of, as you scroll down the page, we get a few more options. I really don't know what a site description does. We could fill it in, and let's just call it TLI 2014 Fun. We do have the option to indicate if the material is suitable only for adults, and TLI is a lot of fun, but I don't think it's quite that much fun, so I'm going to leave that box unchecked. And we then have to prove that we're human. Once we've done all of that, you can click Create, and it's going to take it just a moment to create the site. So we wait, we watch the little wheels spin, and now our site is created. We begin with a pretty basic setup. We have a home page and a sitemap. Editing the page is pretty easy. You go up here to the Edit Page button, click on it, and it loads you an editor that across the top here is just the text options. These should be pretty familiar. They're standard for most editing softwares. And we can give a description here. Fun of TLI in 2014. And home just sounds boring, so let's just call it fun. And then we're going to save it. And you can see that it has not only changed what we see here, it's also edited the sidebar to reflect the fact that we changed the title of the page. Of course, it's not much fun to have a page that is just text. So to add images or other things, we come up here to Insert after we have clicked on the Edit button again. And I'm going to insert an image. I currently have not uploaded any images, so I'll find one. And I personally think that mountain views are fun, so I'm going to select that. You can see it's uploading it here. A little bit slowly today. I can then click on that picture and click OK, and it will insert it into the page. Obviously, this picture is too big for the page, so we need to figure out what size we want. We can have small, medium, large, or go back to the original, which is way too big. I'm going to select small, and I could move it to the center of the page, or if I click here to the right, but I kind of like it on the left-hand side. So my picture is now there. I can add text. Mountain views are so much fun. And save. And now my changes have all been saved. There may be occasions where you want your students to create websites that have only one page, but you probably want to know how to create other pages to go in your website. To do that, you come here to the New Page icon. And we need to think of something else that is fun. I think eating is fun, so I'm going to put dining in here. We're going to leave it as a web page. And now we get to choose, do we want to put this as a top-level page, or do we want to put it as a sub-page of fun? For the moment, I'm going to leave it as a top-level page. And we'll create, and it will dump us right back into an editor. And you can see by putting it as a top-level page, it's equal here with our fun page. If we had wanted it to be a sub-page, we could have chosen that on the last screen, and then it would show being indented a little bit. And we can do things like this. We could probably search here for dining and see what we get. Take a guess here and see if I can find it because the search box is not working. Well, I was hoping to find something about the cafeterias at LR to put in here as a link, but I've not been successful. To add a link, in any case, what you would do is to highlight the text that you want to have linked, click the link button, and then you can either link to another page or you can add in the URL. Just for the sake of illustration, let's add lr.edu. And now we go to save. And now if I click on that, it takes me to lr.edu. So that's kind of an overview of how Google Sites works. The one other thing that you would want to know that would be fairly important is that we want to go up here to the gear box to do a lot of the stuff that we might need to do for the whole site. To manage the site, we click here. That gives us the option of deleting it, of doing other things with it, of changing kind of the big picture stuff. If we decided that we didn't want a dining page, we could delete this particular page. That kind of big picture stuff happens up here. So we're done with it. I'm going to click close, go back to my Google Sites page and reload, and now you should see TLI is so much fun. And if I click on that, come back here and do more editing. So that should give you enough to get started. An awful lot of this is just playing around with it and learning how that particular software package works. Hope that was helpful.